Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
We need a yard here on third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
For setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Crispin. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
He tosses it back. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Using his legs, it's Beck. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's going to hand this off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Caught quickly. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, and he can't hang on to the little screen pass there. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Second and long now at the 17. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made near the 45. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Volunteers moving quickly down the field here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Makes a quick grab. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Crispin. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Crispin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt head's out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. No shot to bring him down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass, if they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's a shotgun run call. Trucks through the defender. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. A big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Tight end goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They'll feed the back again. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Grab down the middle. It's Crispin. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often, but his excellent receiver is going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Tennessee, 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. They pick up the first down at 23, getting closer to the red zone.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Handed off for a draw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game short. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he's able to get the boot away. And it's fair caught right at midfield. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Saints were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso! Ready!
Handoff in a single back formation. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
On the double.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Spider!
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they go to a fresh set of downs.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Ready?
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Down 55 feet.
Going with the old counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw, testing the middle, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down after that previous play.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
The Volunteers will have to kick it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Here comes a handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And it's a kneel down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.